Hey everybody, it is The Follow Through. I'm Pastor Fred. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. Today we're going to be in 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 14. And have you ever just taken a moment, and this is hard to do sometimes, to just kind of get quiet, kind of find a place where you're by yourself and really think about why you do what you do. Like what is the cause of it? Like what's the motivation? And I have found, like, as I kind of take those inventories and look closely at my life, and it's difficult, and a lot of times, like, I'll ask my wife or I'll ask like a close friend, like, hey, what do you think? Like, if you could guess what motivates me, what would it be? And a lot of times people will know, they can tell, especially if they really have your best interest at heart. So find someone like that, or just take that time and be really honest with yourself. Sometimes, like I found, like I'm a pretty big people pleaser. I'm kind of concerned with what people think of me, concerned with my reputation, and not just reputation, but kind of I want everyone to like me kind of thing. And maybe you're struggling with that. Maybe it's you need to be the most important person, or the smartest person, or the most clever, or funniest person. Maybe you need the most popular person, whatever it might be. But sometimes that motivation is just gonna always frustrate you to no end, and maybe you're experiencing that right now. You're like, yeah, tell me about it. Over and over and over again, I try and try, I try and I try. Right? That's like a treadmill, and you're always going to be on it. It's like, remember the old Jetsons thing where he was on that treadmill, and Jane stopped this crazy thing, and it just kept going over and over again, and it's like, man, if someone could stop it. But God says, I want to stop it. 1 Corinthians 16:14, Paul says this. He says, let all that you do be done in love. Let it all be done in love. Like that, let love be what drives you, what motivates you. Let that be the standard by which you look at and assess something, whether it's right, whether it's wrong. That it would be done in love, like out of love, like in a loving way, right? Like with love being the goal. Like I want that to be why I do it. So that people would know the love of Jesus, that they would know that they are cared for, that they would know beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I pray that you know this, that Jesus bled and died for you, that he has given his life and is just taking care of every one of your sins. And you are alive in him, loved by him. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life, right? Just take it all to him and say, Lord, I just need that love. I need that forgiveness. I need to know that you care. I need to know that I'm cared for by you. And then what happens is like suddenly we do the things we do in love, right? In a loving way, with a loving motivation, with a loving kind of basis and end goal. And I think against that, there's just nothing that can stand against it, can it? If that's your goal, I mean, somebody might not return love to you. They may not make you feel important or big or strong. They may not pay you a lot of money, but if you just want them to know that they're loved, like that's unstoppable. And so I say, let's go with that today. Let's make that our plan. That we would just love as God has loved us, perfectly, unconditionally, and in a way I think it's going to bring us some huge freedom. All right, have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you next time.